purpose of today's meeting, and I want to make it perfectly clear, we're not targeting any specific group of people, whether it be homosexual, heterosexual. That's not what this is about. But what we're finding is, and I don't know if you remember a couple years ago at the Tooten Park area, we were responsible for starting some undercover operations there. We had generally men going there looking for sex with other men and our children. And you know, we did a pretty aggressive sting operation there, which since then the city has absolutely revamped the whole Tooten Park area. A lot more visibility. They've redone the bathrooms to where the acts that were taking place couldn't take place. Back in October, we caught a gentleman in the bathroom with a 15-year-old, in the parking lot with a 15-year-old at the Civic Center. With the new opening here in January at the Millennium Park, and all the children that frequent our Civic Center and any other park, and that goes for, I'm going to say this today, we're going to take this stance at any park in Calcasieu Parish, whether it be inside the city limits, outside the city limits. We are not going to tolerate acts of sex in public where our children visit. You know, we can't tolerate that. We're not going to have that. You know, they can go get a hotel room, go to their house, do it in private. That's their business. But they are absolutely not going to do this in our public parks where our kids frequent. It's not safe for them. We're concerned about some of the people that we've arrested, or at least one that I know of is a registered sex offender, and we're going to take a hard stance on this and continue to work these parks, especially the Civic Center at this time, for these lewd acts that are taking place in our bathrooms. As of today, after the 1-month investigation, we've arrested 11 people. One as frequently as probably 30 minutes ago, and we're continuing. Again, we're gonna continue this operation till we get rid of it, and it's no longer a problem at that location, and then we'll move on to the next location. With that said, we used 7 undercover agents from our department, vice detectives who worked around the clock to try to put an end to this. We used all kinds of surveillance techniques, including video and audio taping some of these acts, if not all of these acts. So, you know, we're not going to close our parks, and we're not going to stop letting our kids go to these parks. We're going to stop these activities from happening in our parks. Period. Simple as that. So if you don't want your name on TV for this type of behavior, and you don't want it to run in the newspaper, and you don't want to embarrass you and your family, then you stay away from our public parks, our public restrooms, and do these things in private. Simple as that. But basically, we've arrested 11 people. They pretty much all range in the mid-40s. We have, I think, one younger, 27-year-old, but most of them are mid-40s and upper ages that have been arrested. I'll give you a copy of that, a list of that. All male subjects at this time that have been arrested, and we will continue our investigation. I want to mention the dark Jeep too that you're going to see in the video. We're actually looking for this man. He actually sexually assaulted one of our officers. There's a reason why we didn't take him down at the time in the bathroom and at the location, and that was just an investigative reasons. But if you know the whereabouts or who this person is, we'd appreciate if you would contact us or Crime Stoppers and let us know.